How's it going, my flat picking friend? In today's video, we're going to look at one of my personal favorite flat pick fiddle tunes, Over the Waterfall. This is one that I heard a lot back when I was getting my butt kicked on the contest guitar circuit. And guys like Brian McDowell would really shred this one when I went to Winfield and the Wayne Henderson contest and all these other places. There are some great videos of Brian McDowell and other flat pickers on YouTube, so definitely do a quick search there just to get an idea for how people are treating this tune. Before we dive into today's lesson, if you haven't had a chance to hit that subscribe button and that bell notification button below, please do so now. That way you'll get notifications whenever we upload a new video to the YouTube channel. Also, if you're looking for a more enhanced learning experience with PDFs of the sheet music and tablature to all these flat pick fiddle tunes, as well as play-along tracks, backing tracks, and other educational tools, check out the link below in the description to mandolinsecrets.com/guitar. There you'll find all sorts of information about the Guitar Club and how you can get access to these tools and our community where you can interact with other flat pickers about our lessons and anything generally related to flat pick guitar. In this video, we're going to give you a pretty simple rendition of Over the Waterfall that you can then modify yourself if you want. But this is a great way to kind of get a foothold on this tune and play it at your next jam session. You will start to see this one in more jam sessions these days, I'm starting to see. And it's a really great D modal tune to bring up in the jam session. If that doesn't make sense to you, D modal, I'm simply talking about a tune that's in the key of D but has a C natural chord in it. A lot of people would call that Mixolydian mode, right? Alright, before we dive into the demonstration, let's talk through a few tips and tricks on Over the Waterfall here. One thing that you may have heard me talk about before is that in open D position, if we're playing a tune that involves that A note on the high E string, that 5th fret, whenever I'm playing passages that involve that note, I typically like to keep my fingers down on the frets behind that note. That's so that I can support that pinky. It's our weakest finger, right? So it needs any help it can get. By pressing these frets down first, it actually makes the pressure for the pinky less, so that it requires less pressure in order to get that note to sound clearly. So as you watch me play through it, you'll see that I leave all of those fingers down on that high E string. Here's a little bit of the A part just to show you what I'm talking about. Right, so I hit that 2nd fret. When I hit that 5, you notice my middle finger goes down on the 3rd fret right there. That's because the note immediately after that 5 is a 3. So I'm just kind of getting it in position. That prevents me from having to like put down another finger as I'm lifting this pinky off. So that's a really good way to kind of maximize the efficiency of your left hand when you're playing through these open D tunes. Another thing that I'm doing in this tune that might not be so obvious is on the B part, whenever I can, I sustain the 2nd fret of the G string here. That's an A note, the 5th of our key of D. So it's a really powerful, strong note that gives us a sense of what tonality we're playing in here. And when you can leave some of those notes ringing, it gives you like an open, airy kind of quality to the tune with some of those notes sustaining in the background. So just for example, here's the kind of the pickup notes into the B part. Well, 1, 2, 3. So you can kind of hear as I'm picking that note and then letting the open B note ring over top of it, it may sound a little dissonant, but in the context of the tune, like I said, you're going to get this fluid, airy quality about it that you wouldn't get if you just kind of let up on that note and let it die out. So that's something to consider too if you are going for that kind of tonality on this tune. Alright, my friend, let's do it just like we do in every other video. We're going to go ahead and dive into the slow rendition of Over the Waterfall here. I'm going to count you in on this one, and like I always say, feel free to kick back and watch this tune a couple times, get it in your ears and become familiar with the melody before you try to play it yourself. That's my little trick for learning fiddle tunes, and it's really helped me out over the years. All right, let's dive in. All right, so here's the slow version. All right, that's it for the slow tempo version. Let's go ahead and bump the tempo up a few notches and put this tune more in medium jam tempo territory. Okay, my flat picking friend, that is it for this lesson on Over the Waterfall. I hope you enjoy this tune and that you get some mileage out of it in your band or local jam session. I know, like I said, a lot of people are starting to jam on this tune these days, so definitely request this one the next time you get together with some folks. If you haven't had a chance yet, hit that subscribe button below and leave us a comment to let us know if you like this video and what other tunes you want to see here on the channel. All right, my friend, thank you so much for watching this video, and we'll catch you in the next one.